Hi Libra, welcome back. So Libra, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind that it's a general reading, so the roles may be reversed. Feel free to flip them if you need to. And my readings are timeless, so I just trust that when this finds you, it's for you. So Libra, when I was sitting in the collective Libran energy, I got an image of the man on the moon. And then right behind that, I got the song, The Cat's in the Cradle and the Silver Spoon, Little Boy Blue and the Man in the Moon. I don't know if you're familiar with that song. It's an older song. Maybe look up the lyrics to that. If you know it, can you put it in the comments? But yeah, that's what I got. And then I started to see images of trumpets. So to me, trumpets are symbolism of like something on blast or messages coming in. Something like in that arena, okay? So, but they also gave me the song, The Trumpets They Go. I think that's Jason Derulo. Could be wrong about that. But that song is about basically about how someone's body makes you really happy, or like go look up the lyrics to that song. Okay, someone could feel that way about you, but like feeling excitement, okay, about relationships or just about life in general. I feel that's kind of coming in for the Libra energy. Now, let's go ahead and get into the tarot and get a little bit more specific and see what all of this means, okay? So I've already got some cards out here. You've got the North Node of Destiny. So this is about your soul school, your soul tribe, your life path, and coming into a more mature experience in life, okay? This is all about development and developing oneself, okay? And also, really important, Libra, that no matter what's going on with you, especially during Scorpio season, that you keep your integrity in place, that you don't lower your standards, lower your boundaries, okay? So honor yourself, and yeah, because I do feel the energy could feel a little bit heavy. You have the 10 of Wands here in your energy. So some of you wanting to kind of let go of some things or needing to let go of some things. Some of you are carrying burdens that aren't even your burdens to carry. You know, for example, if someone you love is going through a lot, or there's things going on in other people's lives and you want to be of assistance, or you find yourself worrying for that person or over that person, I know that you're coming from a place of caring, Libra, but your worry is not going to correct that situation, right? It's all that's going to do is bring down your energy. So have empathy, have love, but don't burden yourself with needing to solve something for another person, okay? Because some of you put a lot of energy in the past into trying to figure things out for other people and solve things for other people. And that's that very helpful part of you, Libra, that likes to do that. But at the same time, you take on a lot of unnecessary energy, or you start absorbing the energy and the responsibility was never yours. Your responsibility is to make sure that you're in alignment, that you're allowing yourself space and clarity and happiness and joy. And sometimes that's hard to do when, you know, people are bringing their burdens to you, or you're overburdening yourself with that type of mentality, okay? I have no idea why I went into that spiel, but I guess some of you needed to hear it. If not, don't worry about it. It could also be that the person you're dealing with needed to hear that, okay? So you've got the Death card here, Scorpio energy for some of you showing up on their end. This person's going through a lot of transformations right now. There's a lot of karmic energy showing up here, okay? So I feel this person could be going through emotional changes, endings, renewals. You know, this is the death and rebirth card. So whatever's ending for this person, it's to kind of clear space for something new to come in that's going to allow them some much needed change. So let's see what led up to this, Libra. Then I'm going to go into how you see each other. And then I'm going to look at how you genuinely feel underneath it all. Then we're going to look at hopes and most likely future outcome. You've got the Princess of Cups here. The card of gratitude, the Devil in reverse, and the Ace of Swords. Wow. So, Libra, you've been busy, huh? So, this is a sense of like emotionally opening yourself up to the good that has come out of something that maybe felt very heavy or very burdensome. Or placing your focus on the things that you're grateful for instead of the struggles that you're having, okay? And that really being key to letting go of this toxic energy, this need to fix things for other people or this person, okay? Getting clarity and being able to kind of cut yourself off from feeling that obligation or feeling that guilt maybe even around kind of pulling your power back to you. So I feel like on an emotional level, it's a sense of like, I heard cutting them off at the source. So say someone is consistently negative when they're around you. Let me give you an example. And maybe you usually entertain that. Okay, you usually entertain that. Maybe you go a bit negative as well so that you're relatable to this person. Only to find out that every time you do that, you walk away from the conversation also feeling negative. So that person successfully brought you down to their level. Now, instead, using the approach of when you feel the situation or the conversation is going to go negative, to either detach from the conversation. I don't mean just like walk away, but in your mind detach from the conversation, and or to change the subject to something that's good or the positive side of it, or try and uplift, okay, the other person. Okay, so there's a sense of like changing the way you behave towards relationships or towards a specific connection that has a tendency to always bring you into your lower self. And it's like when you get this epiphany here in Libra, that you have the power to do that, it almost immediately lifts this burdensome energy, okay? Which is allowing you more space, okay, energetically speaking, to kind of call in some new energy, all right, around the situation or around yourself. Let's see this person's recent past. And say it's not even about another person. Some of you, it's getting ahead of your own negative thoughts. You know, catching yourself when you start to go there and being like, no, I want to focus on what I'm blessed about. I'm going to focus on what I'm grateful for. I'm going to place all my focus onto the good that's coming out of the situation. And that also helping to lift your energy. So this person has Judgment, 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles here. Or sorry, 2 of Cups. So this person's in this space here, Libra, of kind of needing to let go and to focus on the things that make them feel more productive, more independent, especially when it comes to relationships. There could have been a codependency going on within relationships, okay, for you or for this person. And this person learning that they need to be able to stand on their own 2 feet at the end of the day. Even if they feel a deep sense of connection here, okay? So I do feel like this person is releasing some old karmic patterning that they had, and kind of reaching for a new experience, especially when it comes to this relationship or relationships in general. So that's interesting because I see you kind of doing a similar thing, like releasing the toxic energy or the codependency, okay? I heard for some of you, releasing the need to be right, whether that's this person or you. So let's see your perspective of each other then, Libra. And keep in mind that perception is tricky, so it may be how you see things, but it may not be how this person sees it, okay? But we'll start there. So your perception of the person, of the connection. King of Discs. Ace of Discs, the Judgment card again. So you're pretty solid in your decision making right now, okay? I feel like Libra, if you had any doubt, the doubt is out, is what I heard. I feel you're pretty solid in whatever decisions you're making right now. Some of you have made a judgment call to kind of keep things to yourself or focus more on self, okay? Where you stand in life and things you're committed to and things that give you a sense of accomplishment as well. You may view this person as someone who has a tendency to be quite stubborn or hard-headed, maybe even judgmental at times, or maybe you catch yourself being judgmental towards this person, whether you mean to or not, you know, but you also know that this person has an immense amount of potential that maybe they haven't tapped into yet, or at least in your mind, you feel like there's so much potential here, but it does seem like things are either stagnant with the connection or this person is very slow to change, very slow to change their mind, or very slow to release like these more toxic behaviors like being judgmental or hard-headed, etc., you know. So let's see how this person sees it. Six of Cups, the Magician, the Knight of Swords, the Hermit, Virgo energy for some of you. I heard, how goes it? I don't know if that's what some of you say that, or it's a saying maybe. How goes it? Take it or leave it. All right, so this person, they keep recreating the past. They're trying to let go, you know, to reach for something new. But I do feel they have an issue with like repetitive behaviors. So they make some sort of improvement, right? They cut something out only to come back to it, you know? And I feel like it's because this person is someone who gets fixated on things or has a tendency to dwell, you know, and then they kind of block themselves from getting what they want when they do that. Also, I do feel this person avoids talking about things sometimes because I get that they have a strong sense of like, I know what I'm doing, or like this prideful type of energy here. But they keep recreating the past, or they keep coming back to the past issues. Even though there's a sense of this person wanting to like let go of that. You might have past history with this person. This person may also feel, Libra, that you avoid communication with them, or that you seem very introspective to them, or somewhat at a distance, whether that's emotionally or physically or spiritually, whatever. Hard to get to. Wow, okay. So this person, okay. So maybe they had easy access to you, Libra, in the past, right? Or they were able to get to you, okay, emotionally or whatever. Or they had access to you. Did I already say that? I'm being repetitive. Now I'm being repetitive. You get what I mean? Maybe it was easy for this person to get you, or to get to you, or to get your goat. But you have since stopped giving this person access to be able to affect you in that way. All right, and they are noticing that. Okay, so they've noticed some sort of change within your behavior. But I get that they don't really know why that is. Okay, or maybe they're not fully aware of how they come off sometimes, or how they come off to you. So let's see emotions. That was perspective, ego, thought. Now let's go into the emotional self and see how you're feeling there, Libra. The emotional space. So it's really interesting because I had a dream maybe 2 nights ago that I lost vision in this eye, and throughout the entire dream I just kept trying to see out of this eye, and for a split second there, I don't know if you noticed, but I was kind of playing with my eye. I lost vision in that eye. I think it's like an eyelash in my eye or something, but I don't know why I'm telling you that. I'm a Libra moon and rising, but I guess because pay attention to your dreams. I don't know. It could be, I'm not saying you're going to lose vision in your eye, nor am I. I'm just saying, like, it just occurred to me in my mind that I literally dreamt that, and then I just had that happen. So maybe you're getting, like, deja vu. You know? Yeah. So emotionally, the Wheel of Fortune, the 8 of Cups, in the Invocation card, and the King of Swords. So it's time to move past this, Libra. I think you know that. You're calling it into you. You are, like I said, you've detached from needing to carry this burden anymore. You've detached from owning someone else's problems and making them yours. Okay? I feel that you're wanting to go into calmer waters emotionally, and there's also this sense, Libra, of knowing that what's for you will find you, and kind of getting into the space of allowing yourself to understand that, allowing yourself to kind of release the need to control or to take on more than you is good for you, okay? There's some sort of karma that's being resolved around the connection that's allowing this to be a smoother transition, okay? So I feel like some of you have done your part. They keep wanting me to say the word fortitude, okay? But it's like now there's no longer karma binding you to this, I should say. So you're free to, well, you're always free to make your own choices, but it may feel easier to kind of let something go emotionally than it has in the past. And that's because there's something about the karma around the connection being released, okay? So let's see how this person is feeling emotionally. The Temperance card. The Tower. Ooh. Justice. And the Seven of Swords. Sorry, all of a sudden my nose itches and I want to sneeze, but I'm trying not to sneeze. Wow. So it's really shocking to this person, Libra, the way that you treat them. Whether that be good or bad, I can't tell. I just feel like it's unusual. They give me the word strange and unusual. I think it's from Beetlejuice. They might find you strange and unusual. This person might be strange and unusual. But I just get a sense of like, this person's kind of shocked by you. They didn't expect something out of you, or maybe they didn't expect you to change. You know? It's definitely throwing this person emotionally through a loop, creating, change within them, yes, but also creating the sense of not feeling stable, or, you know, definitely not being able to predict how you're feeling or the outcome of anything. This person might also be trying to get answers through other ways, you know, trying to figure out things through social media, looking at your social media. That seems to be trending right now. As opposed to communicating, people just post like 300 memes a day and I guess hope that someone picks up on the subtle hints. I don't know if you're doing that, Libra, or this person does that, you know, if you have social media. If you don't have social media, it's like this person is like behind the scenes trying to figure things out. They might also be trying to play the role of karma, unbeknownst to you, you know, especially if this person feels unstable right now, drained emotionally. This is for a very few of you, and I feel like you will know if this is you. But for some of you, this person feels hurt, so they want to hurt you emotionally, I mean. Like trying to figure out ways that they can hurt you back, or figure out ways to let you know that you upset them or that you hurt them. And it's kind of underhanded the way they're going about it. It's a bit manipulative, let's just say that. As opposed to like this person just coming to you, Libra, and saying, what's up? Why have you changed? You know, let's talk like adults. This person is almost taking like this passive-aggressive approach, you know, trying to communicate how they feel by treating you a certain way, but not necessarily saying it. Or posting certain things on social media, say, but not saying it directly to you. You know, that type of vibe. And maybe that's the thing that you've decided not to respond to anymore. Maybe you used to fall for it, you know, and then go check on the person or be like, are you okay? You know, or like, maybe you were always the person to be like, I noticed that you're different. Are you okay? And now I feel like, no, you're not going to entertain it. It's not that you don't care. It's just not your burden to carry, or that's the conclusion you've come to. It's a bit harsh, you know, but that's that air sign energy. You know, Libras, you guys know this. I know this is a Libra moon. We could be very factual, you know what I'm saying? To the point that it comes off harsh, but it's like tough love. So, I smell food, but I'm the only person home, so that's a little weird. It smells like soup. ADD. I'm literally home alone, at least as far as I know, so I don't know why all of a sudden I got a whiff of like chicken noodle soup. That sounds good though. I might actually have that later. Anyways, that might be a comfort food for you. Queen of Discs is the hope. So you're hoping to stand your ground, to continue to feel secure in your decision, to continue to be unwavered. This person's hope. Seven of Cups. My dog's going to go crazy because the UPS guy's here. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that, Libra. Dog life. Okay. So this person is hoping for the Seven of Cups. They want to know how you feel. You know, by any means possible. So, yeah. Also, this person, they want clarity on how they feel as well. Because trust me, this doesn't feel very good to them. So, I feel like they're searching for some answers here. So, let's go into most likely future outcome. All right, and keep in mind that all of the future outcomes can be changed with free will. Whoop, You're in the driver's seat of your life, no one else. I'm just giving you a snapshot of possibilities. 9 of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, 10 of Discs, I have never noticed that the 10 of Discs has the Virgo Scorpio symbol on it. Some of you could be dealing with either of those signs. So there's a sense here, Libra, of trying to mind your own business, you know, but I feel this person is angry, or they've got a lot of frustration if it's not anger, and it's directed towards you. Okay, whether you know this or not, this could be happening behind the scenes. You might not even be aware that this person is irritated with you. You know, some of you are aware, but you're just like trying to mind your own business or stay in your lane. You don't want that drama, okay? But I feel this person may act on this or may bring this to you, okay? Whether that be actually in physical life or energetically speaking. It's coming from this place of this person being stressed out. They could be stressed out over their financial security or their foundational self, okay? And if it's not that, then it's just like they're stressed, you know? They're stressed, and they're bringing this energy to you, or it's directed towards you. Like this person could be blaming you even for their stressors for whatever reason, you know, and I'm not saying, you know, oh, Libra is completely in the innocent and this person's terrible. No, I don't read like that. I feel like there's no judgment here either way, okay? I'm just telling you what I'm seeing, but let me get one more on this. This is confusing me. Some of you, FYI, side note, this might be a good time to take action on your finances or your goals around career. There might be some stress going on around that as well for you. But I feel like if you keep plugging at it, stay in your own lane, then this is giving you more abundance or more security in your life. So they're giving me the word yin to the yang. This person could feel like they are the yin to your yang, or you could be in opposition with this person, or you could be opposites, because I heard opposites attract. So let me see this person's emotions, and maybe that'll clarify some of this for us before we end. So this person's future emotions, energy, actions. The 4 of Swords. The 5 of Swords. Oh gosh, the 5 of Pentacles. They want your attention. The Star. This person's trying to ignore their emotions right now, or maybe ignore you, especially if you're ignoring them. But they're feeling very disconnected, Libra. They're feeling very alone or left out, or like this person, they want to like almost unload their burden or their struggle on you or maybe other people, but they're having to own it right now. Like they're in this space in their life right now, Libra, where the universe is calling on this person to own it. And it may feel like they're completely alone. You know, I don't feel they actually are, but this could be how they're feeling. Like, wow, well, I guess it's just me, myself, and I, or I guess I'll have to do this alone. And the universe is saying yes, because there's something here that this person needs to learn about being able to rely on themselves. But also a reminder to them that they're never alone, because you have spiritual support, you have guidance, you have angels, you have universal support available to you at all times. And so not ever truly alone, but you get what I mean, right? Like, this person feels like they give me the word out of my mind. They can feel like they're going out of their mind. They want access to the healing they know you can provide them, or to guidance, or the access that they're looking for is within them, and they've gotten used to looking for it outside of them. Does that make sense? And like, part of this person's journey is to mature around that area of their life. This person could be wishing for you to reach out if you're not currently speaking to them, or hoping for a miracle. Like, seriously. I feel for your cross watcher. I'm just going to be honest with you. I love both equally, but all equally. But I do I feel pity. I don't want to say pity, but maybe this person is a pity party type of person. Maybe that's what always pulls you back in, Libra. Maybe you have a lot of compassion for this person. Because here I am. I don't even know who this is, doing your reading, and I'm feeling that tug, right? So I get it. Like, I get why you would pull back the way that you have, or why it's so easy to get sucked into this, right? This person's just searching for answers, and self-isolating in the meantime, wishing things would get better, hoping that for a miracle, or that someone will reach out, or that the universe will reach out. So, wow, let's get some Osho Zen cards then. Let's see. And this reading is like so super specific, so please do not make this reading fit if it does not fit. This is more detailed than I like it to be, but it's for someone, so take it as it resonates. Receptivity, yes. So you're being guided, Libra, to open yourself to become more receptive, to allow things to happen, as opposed to feeling like you must always be the one to make things happen. This person has the card of morality, so needing to follow their moral compass, listen to their emotions, and that's going to be really important for this person. Oops. Yeah, there's a conscious, to listen to their own conscious. Pay attention to that. Have a conscience. You're being guided to trust that things are working out, and that all you need to do is stay open and receptive. And then let's get one overall guidance, and we'll leave it there. Oh, I keep having cards want to flip. I guess I'll take this one. Here. It says relationships. I don't think I've ever gotten this one before. Relationships are just mirror images of our own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. Wow. So the relationship you have with yourself is what you call in from other people. That's why it's important to love yourself, so that you call in love from other people. So remember that, Libra. Love yourself first. All right. Zodiac signs you might be dealing with or have in your own birth chart. Aquarius, Virgo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius again, Taurus, Capricorn, and Pisces. Those are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it could be any zodiac sign as it is a general reading. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff as I do go live there as well. All of that is linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube, where you can also find the donation link. Either way, I am wishing you the very, very best, Libra. And until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.